everyone, I hope you're having a good week. Let's get started with our 9th lesson. Let's bow in.
Arms in a circle going forward and going backwards. Let's do some showman cuts where you raise your hands to the top of the head and cut straight down. Now stretch your arms diagonally. One goes up, the other one goes down. Let's go to one side, stretch the side of your body, and of course to the other side. Now use one hand, try to touch the opposite foot. Switch sides. And swing all the way around in both directions. A few more. Let your upper body relax and up and over. Down. As you do this, keep relaxed. Don't tense up. Sit down. Keep your spine straight as you go side to side. Put your feet together. Lean forward. Try to push your knees down towards the ground. Now let's lean back a little bit so your feet are off the ground. And find a spot that's comfortable for you, where you can keep a good balance. Stretch one leg and the other leg. Stay balanced. And now let's try both at the same time. Good job. Let's get into Seiza now. Look up and down. Look side to side. Keep your shoulders down. Now tip side to side. And all the way around. Both directions. And now reach forward and turn around. Look behind. The other side. Let's do it one more time. And see if you can lift your hips up. And to the other side. Lift your hips up. Now let's reach forward. Keep your bottom down. Stretch out. Make yourself long. And I think we're all ready. All right, let's do some basic walking. So let's start with the right foot forward. You're gonna step with the left, right, right. Still sliding your feet across the mat, and you're feeling with your toes or the balls of your feet. Go forward again. This should be quite natural. Alright, now let's do tiptoe walking. So you're gonna go on your tippy toes and lean back a little bit and look over one side. So look to your left first, and you're gonna inch your way forward, and you should be able to go backwards, still looking over one shoulder. Now let's turn around, and now we're gonna look over the right shoulder. So you're not looking straight up. Keep good balance. And let's go forward now. Try to be light on your feet. Excellent. Now let's use your favorite pillow. Oh, and another one. Alright, so we're going to put them down on the ground. Look away from them, right in the middle of the two pillows. And you're going to reach down and try to touch each pillow on either side by going on your tippy toes and bending over. I'm looking over one shoulder at a time as I look and reach for the pillow. If you can't reach, just try to reach as far as you can. Now you can look at it from the other side. So every time I reach for it, I go on my tippy toes and I'm looking over one shoulder. I'm not looking up. I'm tilting to one side or the other. And bounce back up every time you tip. Great! Let's go back to doing some teeter-totter exercises, but we'll make it a little bit harder. But let's review the basic. You turn to one side, tip over and touch the mat. Turn to the other side, tip over and touch the mat. A couple more times. Good. Now we'll do a spinning teeter-totter. So you turn to one side and you spin 180 degrees and tip. Spin. Go to your right, spin around and touch the mat. Now let's go to your left, spin around and touch the mat. Look at it from a different angle. So let the back leg go and spin around the front leg. And turn your hips well so you can turn very quickly. Okay, so now let's try to put these exercises together. So go on your tippy toes, lean backwards. Now spin around and touch the mat and do your teeter-totter. Once more, go to the other side. It's a little bit difficult to change directions from the leaning back position. So make sure you're looking over your shoulder so it's easier to go in that direction. Lean back and spin around. Alright, so we'll work on Tenchinage today. Let's start with the footwork. Start with the right foot forward. We're going to slide off the line. Now take a step off the line and 2 more steps, making a zigzag. Once more, right foot forward, slide at first and take a step, step, and a step. Let's look at it from a different angle. Slide, step. Make sure your back foot always gets off the line. Slide your feet across the mat. Stay grounded. Now let's work on the hand work. So one hand goes up while the other hand goes down. Switch sides. Notice my palms rotate as I extend forward, and I also shift my weight as I extend my arms. Switch feet. One hand goes up, one hand goes down. This is why the technique is called Tenchinage. Ten is heaven, Chi is earth. Let's look at this from a different angle too. So again, I'm shifting my weight as I extend my hands forward. Imagine you're stretching out your partner and make sure your hands don't go back behind you. They should stay in front of you. Now let's add the hands and the feet together. So as you slide off, you extend your hands. So the front hand goes down and the back hand goes up. And again, make sure you're getting off the line as you do this, as you make your zigzag motion. One more time. Your hands stay in front of you. We'll add a second footwork now. So you slide off the line, and now you're going to step in and rotate those hands over. Slide off the line and step through with the back foot as you rotate your arms in a circular manner. Slide off, step in. So keep that zigzag motion and you rotate your arms over at the end. Stretch and step through. Slide deep and step through deep. This is Tenchinage Omote. Whoa! Let's work on Irimi Tenkan so you can learn to get off the line properly. Slide forward off the line, pivot and step back. Slide, pivot, step back. Look at it from a different angle. The front hand goes down as the back hand goes up. One more time. Whoa! Right now, let's do the Irimi Tenkan, and you can do your Tenchinage. Slide, pivot, step back. Now slide off the line and step through. This is Tenchinage Ura. Get off the line and Tenchinage. Make sure you're still doing your zigzag at the end. Get off the line, slide off the line, and step through. Let's look at it from a different angle. Pay attention to your footwork and your hand work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's look at some variations. So you can do an Ushiro Tenkan and step through. So again, step back off the line and step through. Notice that my hands are still going up and down. One hand goes up, one hand goes down. From a different angle, this is Ushiro Tenkan and step through. So you're stepping back off the line and step through. I'm not staying on the line so as not to draw your partner onto myself. He's still going. Let's do another variation. This one is with a pivot. So you pivot and you go straight into your throw. But again, one hand goes up, one hand goes down. Pivot with a nice hip turn. Different angle. Again, you pivot all the way around and do your throw. Make sure you turn 180 degrees. So you're absorbing your partner's energy by pivoting your hips. Let's look at some example Ukemi. So I go on my tiptoes and lean back as we practiced earlier. when you're taking the ukemi for Tenchinage. I don't want to have Velcro feet. I want to be light so I can move. Make sure you're looking over one shoulder. Tippy toes and lean back. And make sure you can come back to standing position if your partner doesn't throw you all the way. Alright, now let's look at a back fall from there. Tippy toes and you step back with inside leg and you can take a back fall. If you're on a hardwood floor and trying to take the ukemi, make sure you do it very gently. Control your fall. Now let's add the spinning teeter-totter. So you lean backwards and you spin and touch the mat. So make sure you're turning your hip as you're spinning around, but keeping your center on your partner. And this can lead into a roll. See it one more time. Tippy toes, lean, spin, and forward roll. Let's look at all the throws that we learned today, all variations of Tenchinage. Here's Omote. Slide off the line, step through. Here's the Ura variation with an Irimi Tenkan. This works well when there's a lot of energy coming towards you. Here's another variation with an Ushiro Tenkan. I step back off the line and step through again. And here's yet another variation with a pivot. So I draw my partner to the other side and throw. You're not done yet? Give me my pillow back. Let's bow out now. Arigatou gozaimashita.